All right, welcome back, guys. So, question 21: in animals, meiosis occurs before every mitotic division. We touched this. 22: the sex of a fetus is determined during fertilization. That's when you determine the sex of a fetus. Option C, fertilization. 23: biological growth refers strictly to an increase in the protoplasm of number 23, the protoplasm of an organism, the protoplasm of an organism. That's everything that's to do inside everything. See, you have a cell, right? Everything inside the cell together is the protoplasm of the cell. Then inside the cell is the cytoplasm. So biological growth refers to the total increase of that cell. 24: during binary fission in lower organism, the nucleus is known to undergo mitosis. Mitosis happens for binary fission in lower animals, and then growth in higher animals. So mitosis is the system that lower animals would use to like undergo their own reproduction, lower organisms. Why for higher animals, mitosis is only involved in growth. Why for higher animals, meiosis, if you are jotting down, meiosis is for gametogenesis for higher animals. So meiosis has to do with reproduction for higher animals, but for lower animals, both mitosis has to do with growth and also their own reproduction, if you get what I mean. So they say binary fission in lower organism, the nucleus is known to undergo mitosis, not meiosis. Option A. 25: the most reliable estimate of growth is dry weight. Option D. 26: the outer embryonic membrane in the mammal is, do not forget we talked about the allantois. The allantois is the outer embryonic membrane. Option C. Fertilization in humans usually takes place in, we've touched this one already, upper part of the oviduct. 27 is option D, upper part of the oviduct. 28: bacteria multiply rapidly by means of binary fission. 29: for growth to occur in organism, the rate of anabolism must exceed the rate of catabolism. 29 is option C. Right, anabolism equals building up, that's it, while catabolism equals breaking down. So building up must be greater than breaking down before you see growth. In mammalian males, the excretory and reproductive system shares the urethra. Option C. 31. The type of reproduction that is common to both hydra and yeast is called budding. 31. It's budding. Hydra undergoes. Okay, wait. They say hydra and yeast. Hydra and yeast. So hydra and yeast, that's budding. They both undergo budding. Next, the question stop at question 49. So we'll continue from question 33. The structure labeled I originates from this part. Is originating from 33. It originates from the kidney. Option B. Birth control by vasectomy is achieved by severing the structure labeled 34. You sever the structure labeled option C. This III is called the sperm duct. You see it here. III is called the sperm duct. If you cut it, it's called vasectomy. The man won't be able to get his wife pregnant again. So we have, we said here is vexotomy. Vexotomy is when you sever, you cut the sperm duct, okay, or you try to create some obstruction around the sperm duct, so the man won't be able to get his wife pregnant again. 35. Sexual reproduction is illustrated in. Option B, Roman figure I. Here, sexual reproduction. You could see this is one of the phases of meiosis. Number 38. A plant that exhibits the type of reproduction shown in IV is called bryophyllus. If you follow from the last chapter, we talked about bryophyllus, adventitious growth. This one now is adventitious growth. The plant will start growing from these edges of the leaf. So bryophyllus. 37. The part label IV is option C, is for protection. 38, the organ through which the embryo receives food, water, and oxygen is called, here's the organ, IV, and it's also called placenta. Do not forget. During ovulation, an egg is released from, so I said 38 is option C, 37 is also option C, which is the 38 is the placenta, 37 is the say the part labeled IV is for protection, and it's also called the amniotic fluid, which helps to serve as a shock absorber for protection. During ovulation, an egg is released from the 39 Graphian follicle. 40, the part labeled I, this part, the part represents dash, it represents a lag phase, a phase where there is no growth, a lag phase, option B. 41, the label IV, the part label IV indicate that the yeast population has reached its maximum size, can no longer grow. 42, the reproductive system of a male mammal is made up of 42, testes, prostate gland, sperm duct, and vas deferens, option B. 43, in the male reproductive system of a mammal, sperm is stored in epididymis, option B. 44, the barrier between material and fetal blood is, do not forget, we talked about it, placenta. 45, the type of asexual reproduction that is common to both paramecium and protists is, 45 is sporulation, option D. 40, let's see, is there binary fission there? 45, binary fission, I would go with binary fission rather, sorry guys, binary fission, because they say the type of asexual reproduction common to both paramecium and protists, so protists like chlamydomonas, binary fission, option B. 46, in the mammalian male reproductive system, the part that serves as a passage for both urine and semen is called the urethra. I talked about this already. 46 is option A. 47 and 48, there's a diagram that wasn't given, so we'll skip that one. And we'll end at 49. When the adult have reached a certain degree of weakness, the process of binary fission is replaced by conjugation in which organism? Paramecium. So paramecium undergoes sexual reproduction when the condition is actually favorable, and asexual paramecium undergoes sexual reproduction when the condition is unfavorable, and it also undergoes asexual reproduction when the condition is favorable. So 49 is paramecium, option A. We've come to the end of this chapter. I gave a bit of points all through. I would like you to jot those points down, snap and send to me for assessment. Thanks for watching. You could also invite your friends to join us, and please note that we run a private session like a smart class. Should you want to be part of our class, I'll leave the link to the WhatsApp group in the description box. Thank you all, and I'll see you in the next video.